Have you seen the latest headlines? India is making some serious waves in the global economy, and it's a story you don't want to miss. For a long time, the world's economic giants were a pretty stable club: the US, China, Japan, and Germany. But now there's a new powerhouse in town, and it's changing the game. Just recently, India officially overtook Japan to become the world's fourth largest economy. That's a huge deal. For decades, Japan has been a symbol of economic strength and technological prowess. Seeing India surpass it marks a major shift in the global economic landscape. But here's the really exciting part. India isn't stopping there. The next country in its sights is Germany, the current number 3. And according to projections from top financial institutions, India is on track to achieve that milestone by 2027. Some analysts are even more bullish, suggesting it could happen as early as 2025. This isn't just a small step. It's a giant leap that cements India's position as a leading global economic force. So how did this happen? How did India manage this incredible ascent? It's not one single thing, but a combination of powerful factors working together. Think of it like a massive engine with multiple cylinders firing at once. First, let's talk about demographics. India has the world's largest population, and more importantly, it's one of the youngest. While countries like Japan and many in Europe are dealing with aging populations, India has a massive, energetic workforce. This demographic dividend means more people working, more people earning, and more people spending. This creates a vibrant domestic market that fuels economic growth from within. It's a natural advantage that is incredibly hard to replicate. Next up is the digital revolution. India has undergone one of the most rapid digital transformations ever seen. Thanks to initiatives like Digital India, affordable data plans, and the widespread adoption of smartphones, hundreds of millions of Indians have come online. This has created a booming digital economy. Think about the Unified Payments Interface, or UPI. This system has revolutionized payments, making digital transactions seamless and accessible to everyone, from big city corporations to small village street vendors. This financial inclusion has unlocked immense economic potential. Then there's the government's focus on manufacturing and infrastructure. Programs like Make in India are designed to turn the country into a global manufacturing hub. We're seeing huge investments in roads, railways, ports, and airports. This massive infrastructure upgrade doesn't just create jobs in the short term. It builds the essential framework for long-term economic activity. Better logistics mean goods can move faster and cheaper, making Indian industries more competitive on the global stage. Foreign investment has also played a crucial role. The world is taking notice of India's potential. Global companies are pouring billions of dollars into the country, setting up research centers, manufacturing plants, and tech hubs. This influx of capital brings not only money but also technology, expertise, and access to international markets. The government has also been working to improve the ease of doing business, cutting red tape and creating a more investor-friendly environment. Of course, the services sector remains a massive pillar of the Indian economy. For years, India has been known as the world's back office, a leader in IT and business process outsourcing. But that's evolving. Indian companies are now moving up the value chain, leading in innovation, software development, and high-end consulting. This sophisticated services industry is a major contributor to India's GDP and a key source of high-skilled employment. Now, let's put this into perspective. Overtaking Japan is a significant milestone. Japan's economy, while mature, has faced stagnation for years. Its nominal GDP, when measured in US dollars, has been affected by the yen's weakness against the dollar. India, on the other hand, is experiencing rapid growth, and its currency has been relatively stable. This combination created the perfect conditions for the crossover to happen. Looking ahead to Germany, the challenge is different but achievable. Germany is the manufacturing heart of Europe, known for its engineering excellence and high-quality exports. Surpassing Germany would mean that India's economy is not just large, but also increasingly sophisticated and productive. The current forecasts are based on India maintaining its high growth rate of over 6 to 7% per year, while Germany's growth is expected to be much slower. If these trends continue, it's not a question of if India will surpass Germany, but when. Imagine the world in 2030. The top 3 economies could be the United States, China, and India. This isn't just a change in rankings. It signifies a fundamental rebalancing of global economic power. An economically stronger India will have a greater voice on the world stage, influencing global trade policies, climate change negotiations, and international relations. However, this journey is not without its challenges. While the big picture is incredibly positive, there are hurdles to overcome. One of the biggest is creating enough jobs for the millions of young people entering the workforce every year. Growth needs to be inclusive, meaning the benefits have to reach all segments of society, not just a select few. Income inequality is a real concern that needs to be addressed. Furthermore, issues like bureaucratic inefficiencies, infrastructure gaps in rural areas, and the need for further reforms in sectors like agriculture and labor still exist. Sustaining high growth will require continuous effort and smart policymaking. Environmental sustainability is another critical factor. As the economy grows, so does its energy consumption and environmental footprint. India has to find a way to grow cleanly and sustainably, balancing economic ambitions with ecological responsibilities. Despite these challenges, the overall sentiment is one of unstoppable optimism. The energy and ambition in India today are palpable. From the tech startups in Bengaluru to the manufacturing plants in Gujarat, there's a sense that the country is on the cusp of something truly special. What does this mean for the average person, both in India and around the world? For Indians, it means more opportunities, better paying jobs, and improved living standards. It's a source of immense national pride. For the rest of the world, it means a huge new market for goods and services, a powerful partner for investment and innovation, and a dynamic new player shaping the future of the global economy. So, as we watch India's economy continue its remarkable journey, we are witnessing history in the making. The rise from a developing nation to the world's third largest economy in just a few decades is a story of resilience, innovation, and immense human potential. The Indian elephant, as it's sometimes called, is not just walking. It's running, and it's running fast. Keep an eye on this story. It's going to be one of the most important economic narratives of our time. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the trends shaping our world. See you next time.